I shouldn't have snapped at you earlier, it wasn't fair.
It's okay, David. We all have our moments, and I understand you're under a lot of pressure.
I've just been feeling incredibly stressed out with everything that's going on at work lately.
Do you want to talk more about what's been bothering you specifically?
It's mainly the overwhelming number of deadlines and the constant pressure to perform.
That sounds really tough. Have you been able to take any breaks to relax?
Honestly, not really. I always feel guilty whenever I try to step away from my work.
It's important to remember that taking care of yourself is crucial too, not just your work.
I know, but it's been really hard to find a balance between my responsibilities and my well-being.
Maybe you should consider talking to your boss about how you're feeling.
I've thought about it, but I'm worried that bringing it up might make the situation even worse.
It could actually help if your boss understands what you're going through. You never know until you try.
You're right. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a conversation about it.
Good. And remember, I'm always here if you need someone to listen or just to vent.
Thanks, Lisa. Your support means a lot to me, more than you know.
Anytime, David. We all need a little support from our friends every now and then.
I guess I just needed to hear that it's okay to ask for help sometimes.
Absolutely. We all go through tough times. How about we grab a coffee and just relax for a bit?
That sounds perfect. I could really use a break and some good company right now.
Great. Let's head to our favorite cafe and unwind for a while.
Thanks again, Lisa. You're the best friend anyone could ask for.
I should have been there for you last night. I'm really sorry I wasn't.
It's okay, Megan. I understand you had other commitments.
Still, I feel terrible about it. You needed support, and I wasn't around.
Don't beat yourself up. We all have things that come up unexpectedly.
I know, but you've always been there for me. I feel like I let you down.
You didn't let me down. We can't always be everywhere at once.
Maybe, but I want to be a better friend.
You're already a great friend. Don't worry about last night.
Thanks for understanding. How are you feeling today?
A bit better. Talking with you now is helping.
I'm glad to hear that. If you want to talk more, I'm here.
Thanks, Megan. It means a lot to know I have someone like you.
Anytime, Tom. We all need someone to lean on occasionally.
Absolutely. It makes things a lot easier.
How about we go for a walk? Fresh air might do us both some good.
That sounds nice. I could use a change of scenery.
Great, let's go to the park. We can grab some coffee on the way.
Perfect plan. Thanks for being so thoughtful.
No problem at all. It's the least I can do.
I appreciate it more than you know.
I'm just glad I can be here for you now. Let's make the most of today. I was flabbergasted when I heard the news.
What news are you talking about?
Sarah got the promotion, can you believe it?
Really? I thought it was going to be Mark for sure.
So did I. Sarah didn't even seem that interested.
Maybe she did more behind the scenes than we realized.
Possibly, but it's still such a shock.
How is she taking it?
She seemed pretty calm, but I think she's excited.
That's good to hear. I hope she does well in the new role.
I'm sure she will. She's really smart and hardworking.
True, she always gets things done.
Still, I wonder how Mark is feeling about all this.
He might be disappointed, but I think he'll handle it professionally.
I hope so. It can be tough to miss out on a promotion.
Definitely. Maybe there will be another opportunity for him soon.
Yeah, I hope so. He's been working so hard lately.
Everyone notices his efforts. I'm sure something good will come his way.
Let's hope so. It's just been a surprising day overall.
It sure has. Do you want to grab lunch and talk more about it?
That sounds like a great idea. Let's go.
No matter how long it takes, I'll wait for you.
That means a lot to me, Alex. I've just been dealing with so much lately.
I understand. Take all the time you need to sort things out.
It's just that my work has been extremely demanding, and I haven't had much free time.
I can see how that would be overwhelming. Is there anything I can do to help?
Honestly, just having your support means everything to me right now.
I'm always here for you, Jess. You don't have to go through this alone.
Sometimes it feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders.
I know it can feel that way, but remember, you have people who care about you.
It's hard to keep that in mind when I'm in the thick of it.
Whenever you need a break or someone to talk to, just let me know.
Thank you, Alex. Your patience and kindness are really helping me cope.
I'm glad to hear that. We all need a little help sometimes, and I'm happy to be here for you.
Knowing you're there makes everything seem a bit more manageable.
You're strong, Jess. You'll get through this, one step at a time.
I hope so. It's been a rough few months.
I believe in you. Just remember to take care of yourself too.
I'll try. Maybe we can hang out this weekend to take my mind off things?
Absolutely. Let's plan something fun and relaxing.
That sounds perfect. I could really use a good distraction right now.
It's a date then. We'll have a great time, I promise.
Do you remember when we first met and hit it off right away?
Of course. It feels like it was just yesterday. We had such a great conversation about our favorite books.
Yeah, I couldn't believe we liked so many of the same ones. That rarely happens.
It really set the tone for our friendship. We've been close ever since.
Remember that spontaneous road trip we took last summer?
How could I forget? It was one of the best adventures I've ever had.
Me too. We saw so many cool places and met interesting people.
That trip really showed how well we travel together.
Yes, no arguments or disagreements, just pure fun and exploration.
We should definitely plan another trip soon.
Absolutely. Maybe we could go to the mountains this time?
That sounds perfect. I've been wanting to go hiking and explore some new trails.
Same here. I've heard the scenery is breathtaking.
Let's start planning then. I can't wait to see what adventures we'll have next.
Me neither. It's always a blast when we're together.
Totally. You make everything more enjoyable.
Ah, thanks Lily. You're the best travel.
Right back at you, Jake. Here's to many more great memories together.
Cheers to that. Let's make it happen soon.
I think it would be nice to bond more as a team outside of work.
That's a great idea. Do you have any activities in mind?
Maybe we could do a team building retreat or something fun like a group cooking class.
I love the idea of a cooking class. It would be a fun way to interact and work together.
Exactly. Plus, we get to enjoy a delicious meal afterwards.
Do you think everyone would be interested in that?
I think so. I'll send out an email to gauge interest.
Sounds good. When were you thinking of scheduling this?
Maybe sometime next month, on a weekend when most people are free.
That works for me. It will be nice to get to know everyone better outside of the office environment.
Yes, it will help us understand each other and work better as a team.
Agreed. A little bonding time can go a long way in improving our teamwork.
I'm excited to see how this turns out. Do you have any other suggestions?
We could also consider an escape room challenge. It requires a lot of cooperation and problem solving.
That's a fantastic idea. It's thrilling and forces us to work together under pressure.
Exactly. Plus, it's something different that everyone might enjoy.
I'll include that option in the email.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to whichever activity we choose.
Me too. It will be great for team morale and our overall productivity.
Definitely. Let's make it happen.
Absolutely. I'll get started on the arrangements right away.
I feel like I'm just clutching at straws here.
Why do you say that, Emma?
I've tried everything to solve this problem, but nothing seems to work.
What's the issue you're dealing with?
It's this project at work. Every solution I come up with seems to hit a dead end.
Have you considered asking for a second opinion?
I have, but even my colleagues are stumped.
Maybe you need to take a step back and look at it from a different perspective.
I've been so focused on it that I haven't thought of that.
Sometimes a fresh pair of eyes can make all the difference.
You're right. I think I'm too close to the problem to see it clearly.
Why don't you take a break and come back to it later?
That might help. I've been working on it non-stop for days.
It sounds like you need to recharge. Burnout won't help you solve anything.
I know, but I'm on a tight deadline.
Pushing yourself too hard can actually slow you down. Balance is key.
I'll try to take your advice. A break might be just what I need.
Good, and if you need any help, I'm here for you.
Thanks, Rika. Your support means a lot.
Anytime, Emma. We're all in this together.
Please subscribe and see you soon.